Hi guys. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize for not giving you guys a day 11 and day 12. Like I literally talked it all up and didn't finish. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have no excuse. Let me just say truthfully, one of the days I was supposed to film a try on haul, but Pretty Little Thing is super backed up. So I didn't get my clothes. And then when I didn't get my clothes for the try on haul, it kind of set me back based off of the plan that I already had set for the different videos I wanted for each day. Because I was really trying to plan ahead so that I'm not struggling to upload a video every single day, like filming and uploading. But that's what it turned to. So when day 11 and day 12 came, that's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Holidays, the phone goes away. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, holidays, the phone goes away. That's really what happened. And yeah, that's all I can say. So to kind of make up for that, in this video, I'm just going to be talking about goal setting and things for 2021. This is my last video for 2020. And 2020, y'all already know. We all have went through it in 2020. A lot has transpired, but 2021 I'm feeling super rejuvenated. Like I've never really felt this way before. Like I've always been like a go-getter mentality, but now I am locked in, honey. Like my focus is, I have multiple things that I'm focusing on, and I'm kind of fine-tuning each one so that I'm accomplishing my goals. So that's what I suggest. In this video, I'm not going to be going too deep into my goals just because that's a private thing for me. But I will be telling you guys basically how I'm coming up with my goal setting and things that I look forward to in 2021. Just a few things that I look forward to in 2021. So let's get started. For me, I love a good planner. I got it from Home Goods. It's so freaking cute. It literally, when I was picking out the giveaway prizes, I saw it and I was like, this is me. I have to get it. It says I can do all things through him who gives me strength. If you don't notice, I always have this in my description box, Philippians 4:13, that verse. And I just think it's so beautiful. Every single week has a new verse, and the setup is just how I like it, where you can actually write. And I love planners. Planners don't work for everyone, but they definitely work for me, especially when I have a to-do list every single day. I have a lot of things to remember. I love planners. And literally, I kid you not, every single year, I have a planner that is completely full. This one is from 2020. Am I embarrassing myself? Oh yeah, see, like just, my planners are always filled out. That's the first thing I do. You wanna make sure that you get a planner or get something just to keep track, whether it be on your phone, Google Calendar. That's something that I tried to use in college, but I'm a very hands-on person, so I need to be physically writing it down and checking it off. But whatever works for you, find what works for you, but just find something where you can keep up with all the tasks that you have to do. Whether it be in your planner or your journal or whatever, you want to come up with 3 different sections. The first section is going to consist of your SMART goals. Now I say SMART goals, I don't know if you may or may not have heard that in school, but it is something that is, what's the S? So the S in SMART goals is for specific. So you want your goal to be clear and highly specific. You don't want to be too vague or else it won't be a SMART goal. The M in SMART goal is for measurable, and that's to accurately track the progress being made on your goal. You have to know how far along you've come so you know where you're at, and so you can track your progress. A is attainable. You want to make sure that the goal you are setting is a goal that you can realistically meet. You don't want to set a goal that's too far-fetched from where you're at. You need to meet yourself where you're at. You don't want to set a goal that's all the way, you know, a long-term goal, way out in the distance, super hard, like not really close to where you are now, not relevant to what you're doing now. And then next thing you know, you get discouraged and the goal just goes to the wayside. So to avoid that, you want to set a goal that is attainable for you right now. R in SMART goal is relevant. I know I kind of said this in attainable. You want to make sure that it's relevant to where you're at now. So again, making sure that the goal is benefiting you directly. And I'm going to give an example in just a minute. So the T in SMART goal is time-based, and all this means is setting a time frame. So literally setting a date, saying I will accomplish this goal on this date, and following through with it. So an example, let's say I want to gain 10 pounds. I've gained weight before, so I know that it can take me maybe 2 months to gain at least 10 pounds because I've done it before. So if my goal again is for weight gain, I want to gain 10 pounds. So if we're getting specific, I can write down the things that I specifically want to work on. I want to make sure my waist stays the same, smaller, just stays the same or smaller. I don't want it to get bigger. So I need to do exercises focusing on my waistline as well, making sure I get my abs in because that's something that's important to me. I want to make sure that I'm filling out my hips. So doing exercises that target my hips, doing exercise that targets my glutes, and writing all that down and being super specific. The next one, measurable. So let's say every week I do Chloe Ting. Maybe I do a Chloe Ting program. I do some type of workout program that's maybe 2 months, 3 months, however long. That's super easy. Or you can say, if you're doing something on your own, let's say you're exercising on your own, I'm gonna exercise 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. If you get up at 9 a.m., that is attainable. That's an attainable goal to work out 3 times a week at 9 a.m. Just make sure that it relates to your life and it's realistic and you can actually do that, okay? So that we kind of covered that attainable part of it. Relevant, it is relevant because, you know, I'm small, I want to gain a little weight. So it definitely benefits me in the long run. And it's just exercise. So making sure that my diet kind of coincides with what it is that I'm doing. So I don't want to be eating unhealthy. So that's something else that I can go into is my meal plan. What is my meal plan going to look like on a daily? And add that into my daily agenda. And then time-based. So since this is something, let's say I'm doing it 2 months, whether it be a 2-month program or 2 months doing it on my own, 2 months is the time frame. So after 2 months, I should be at 10 pounds. So in between that whole entire goal, you want to be very specific and on how you are going to attain that goal. Adding in your meal plan, adding in the exercises that you want to do, adding in the places that you want to target, adding in the days of the week that you're going to work out, how long, what exercises, just really getting specific so you don't get discouraged and there's no way that you can't possibly attain this goal. Unless you just don't do it. The next section is going to be your daily agenda. So like I said, your planner, or whether it be on your phone or whatever the case may be, but just planning out your day. I love to plan out my day by the time. By the time I get up in the morning, let's say I usually wake up around like 6 because of my job. So I wake up pretty early now, but let's say I get up at 6 a.m. So I get up at 6 a.m., I get myself ready, do my workouts, take a shower, eat breakfast, protein shake, all those kinds of things are timed. 6 o'clock I wake up. By 7, I should be ready to work out. By 8, I should be eating breakfast. You see what I'm saying? So planning your day out like that can really, really help. Maybe it doesn't have to be that to a T. Maybe you could do a to-do list and you just say the night before or the day of, I don't know, whichever one works for you. The night before usually works for me. Plan ahead what you want to do for that next day, especially when it comes to filming. For me, I definitely have to plan ahead. So planning your day a day in advance, a week in advance, 2 weeks in advance. Honey, you could plan your day for the entire week. Okay, so just making sure that you do have a daily agenda and you're following that can really, really help. And the third section is to eliminate the things that are going to hinder you from reaching your goals. So back to the goal about exercising, like we were just talking about, maybe no sweets, maybe no skipping out on meals, right? Because you're trying to gain weight. Let's say it's something having to do with skincare. Maybe taking out dairy from your diet, no dairy, because dairy might affect your skin. Or another example could be if you're trying to fast from social media, no social media. Things, or if it's a goal that social media is a hindrance, right? You spend all day on TikTok or you spend all day on Instagram or all day on Twitter, Clubhouse. I love Clubhouse, follow me on Clubhouse. But whatever the case may be, if you spend too long on social media and that's gonna hinder whatever goal you have, eliminate social media, eliminate bad relationships, eliminate anything that's going to hinder you from getting to that goal. That will be the third section. But yeah, guys, that's basically how I plan out my goals. That's how I'm going to plan out my goals for 2021. I feel so great about 2021, everything that's coming. I'm not much of a talker, I'm more of a doer. So just stay tuned and, you know, subscribe if you like what I'm doing. I definitely have a lot more video ideas on the way. 2021 is gonna be a great year. I'm positive, I am sure of it. My faith is there in Jesus' name. Amen, I love the Lord. So something else that I wanted to show, come say hello, because you always coming in here when I'm, Dad, You always coming in here when I'm filming. One other thing that I wanted to show is something that I'm definitely going to strive to do every single day. Now, when I wake up in the morning, I do try to do my devotionals, but realistically, I turn over to my phone. And that's not always good. But I have started the routine now, and I want to keep it instilled for at least half of 2021. At least half of 2021, where I wake up and I turn over, I do a small devotional. I get up early enough to do a small devotional, as well as one page out of this book. I got this book for Christmas. My beautiful cousin Keisha gave it to me, and it is called Love Begins Here, and it's a self-care journal for Black women. Self-care journal for Black women. I love it, and I definitely advise those of you out there to get a self-care journal. I know people sleep on things like this all the time, but you really shouldn't, because look at this. Like, this is just an example. Self-care. So it says like daily inspiration, your water intake, that's so important, fitness goals, just here's like a little gratitude, a time for you to just think about what you're thankful for, and your daily meals. Like, come on, like doing just one page out of this, whether it be in the morning or at night, because some of them are more like what good things happened today, or you know, what's something that frustrated you today. But just being able to sit and reflect and be to yourself is also very, very important, not only for your personal growth, but for your mental. I think that's everything that I have to show you guys. I wish you a great 2021. Happy New Year. Okay. Please leave any comments below. Please actually leave a comment on what you're most excited for the new year. I would love to know. Subscribe, like, turn on your post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. And with all that being said, stay blessed and stay sweet. We out. 2021 is the year. Wait, let me see. 2021 is the year of the